Hey all, welcome to the artificial battle test. This is a game I'm working on. This is just the test sim of it. If you click play right now, it doesn't work. Characters work, so you can select your 5 characters. I'm not going to go into that right now because I've unlocked more than 5 characters. And I don't want to give you spoilers on how many characters there are. I haven't even unlocked all of them, but I've unlocked most of them. So, we're going to go into battle test. Now, battle test gives you random enemies from the pool of enemies. And I'm dead. I am so dead. There is no beating this team with my guys. Alright, these are the 5 default characters. You will need to select them when you log in. Otherwise, it does give you one random guy. And he will die. And it's not like actual random. It is just one guy. Anyway, this is the battle test. Currently only skills, powers, and skip, attack, powers, and skip are working. Skills does not work yet. I'm adding skills right now. I've just put out the 4th update for this. I've added AI to these characters, so these characters will behave in a certain way. So Flattener here has an AI that says he will specifically target anyone with a heal ability, so the water Iron first. So you will see when he attacks this guy first. So Graham has a unique AI. The rest kind of just follow a standard one. There are some characters with unique AI, but most just use a standard AI that's all shared between them, which just prioritizes certain abilities over others, and then once those abilities are being used, then prioritizes the damage dealing stuff. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. If you had have told me a year ago I was going to do this and get this far in a week, I wouldn't have believed you. So, it has only got a week's progress in it. There's a lot going on. 99% of it is placeholder images. Some of it is images that are done by paid artists, and that takes time. So, it's going to take time to put images in. I'm currently focused on gameplay, not art. Art comes later. So, it looks basic. There's no audio. I'm tempted to, if people want, when someone throws a fireball, I'll have just a voice line that just goes, fireball. I could do that, okay? I can get my friends to voice act power callouts. And then just put a setting in there for you to turn those off. So we can do that if you really want. But for now, I'm focused on just getting the gameplay working. I'm just going to play it as I ramble. So that this video doesn't go on forever. We're going to target Denise because Denise is the most killable of these characters. One of my guys is dead already. Somebody send help. What have we got? The water iron. We get one shot at this. We're going to water blast that hits everyone. He's going to probably die next turn. We're going to growth to give this guy some sustainability, and then we're going to attack Denise again. We need Denise dead. Oh, she teleported out of the fight. Yes, that's one less thing to fight. It means I don't get to unlock her. If they teleport out of the fight, you cannot fight them, but they do that when their health gets low. I think there's a small chance that they'll do it early. This guy almost specifically will try to teleport when he's low. Not everyone can teleport, only certain characters. It is just there's 4 or 5 guys that can do it. We're gonna hit Graham next. We need Graham to die. Yep. Creed used Dark Fireball. He's low. I think we're going to heal him. No, we're going to heal the Grass Iron. He's got way more sustainability. And we're gonna Vine Graham, hoping to finish him off here. He's still not dead. Yep, he's gone. This guy would have attacked him, but has not. Now, I was going to set this so that the enemies have speed priority. So if your speed matches their speed, the enemy attacks first. But after these recent changes, this game is very hard as it is. Every time you eliminate a character, you do unlock them, though. So don't feel like you're always going to lose because you're getting randomized against some of the strongest fighters in the game. That's the only 2 I'm going to be able to kill here. I'm going to focus all my attention on Greed next. He is the most mortal of these guys. It will not work. I will lose. But that would have unlocked the one character I've killed, so that would unlock Graham there for me if I didn't already have him unlocked. Damn. Come on, Swordsman, you've got this. Lockdown! So he's not going to be able to use anything next turn. He's locked down. Oh, he's dead. And I found a glitch. That is the first glitch I've found. That's a really nice glitch to have found. I went to attack when someone was supposed to die. Oh no, I was wrong. There is no... I'm just dead. I thought that was a glitch. It was just running through the motions. There is a 3-second delay between enemy abilities, because if there's not, you don't get to know what happens. So I do like that. It's just a little... This thing's not in tune as I want it to be, so I'm going to try and fine tune that a bit. But the big thing I want to do with the next update is make the play button function, so that we can play the game, play through the actual game and not just have the battle test. So we're going to put a level in, and we'll be able to see how it functions. So yeah, that's very interesting, to me at least. As I said, I've been doing this on my own, I'd say in my spare time, but this has basically consumed all of my time. I've been going to bed at 4 a.m. because I've been working on this. But I've started it on Monday, and by Monday I mean like 12:30 a.m. Monday. And yeah, I've just been doing this a lot for the last couple of days. Obviously, it needs a lot of polishing. It is still very, very early stages, but feel free to check it out. It is in a what I would call a playable state. Tell me what you'd like me to focus on, and I can focus on that first. Obviously, it's not going to be art. To me, art seems like the last part of it. I want to make sure the game is functional before I worry about art, but I do have some art that is being done for characters. These 4 I did myself. I don't want to give away too many possible opponents and what they do. So have fun. And yeah, good luck.